guys, and welcome back to my Disney YouTube channel. Today I wanted to film something for you. What? As you can see, this isn't a very Disney related outfit choice or background or anything. I was going to keep it as Disney as possible, but maybe I'm still talking to you about Disney related stuff. That could still work. I don't know what I'm doing with this channel yet. This is all just all over the place. I'm sorry. But today I wanted to make a video about my Disneyland Paris audition experience. I am not going to go into loads of detail about everything because there are a lot of videos out there that talk specifically about what the auditions are and what happens in them. And to be honest, they sort of tell you not to really talk about it too much, so I'd rather not talk about it on here. But I am going to talk about sort of how I was feeling, sort of some of the experiences that I went through while I was there. This was my first ever audition for Disneyland Paris, and I'm hoping to audition again later on this year. But yeah, I'm gonna get into it now. I do auditions in Leeds and in London every few months. I went to the Leeds one because it's just easier and more convenient, and I went with my boyfriend Luke, and he actually got kind of accepted. He sort of got the offer where they keep his details for up to 6 months and they'll contact him if they find a contract for him. So they're currently through the halfway point of that, so he's got another 3 months to maybe hear if he's got a contract or not. But if he hasn't, he can just start auditioning again, so it's not too much of a big deal. But the fact that he got that far is amazing, so I am super proud, and I'm not gonna lie, I cried a lot when I found out. I was so happy for him. So hopefully something comes out of that, but if not, it's not the end of the world, and it means he can come and audition with me again if he wants to. He doesn't have to. I'll sort of talk about the day to you. So we got up early and went up to Leeds. My mum and dad came with us and my dad drove, and they went and saw my sister for the day while we were auditioning because she lives in Leeds. And yeah, we went into the audition place. Obviously this was my first ever audition, so I was so excited and also kind of nervous, but to be honest it was more excitement than anything because it was my first audition. Yes, I would have loved to have got accepted, but my main sort of feeling was that I'm just happy to be here, and the fact that I've come here finally after all this time putting it off and wanting to do it, I'm finally here and I just want to enjoy it whether I get in or not. So I was just mainly excited, to be honest. There were quite a few people there. It was mainly girls, there were only a few guys, probably less than 10 guys, I'd say. All the people that seemed to get further along seemed to be wearing a lot more makeup than I was, because the guidelines were to refrain from wearing makeup, so I wore really minimal makeup, like a bit of concealer, mascara, stuff like that. Just very simple, but I think next time I'm going to wear a bit more and maybe do more with my hair, because a lot of the girls looked a lot more glam. Not glam, but they had quite a bit more makeup on, the hair was a lot nicer. At first when we got there it wasn't too bad, but then it started to fill up more and more and the room got very full. Then we all got handed some application forms and had to fill those in and got given a number, and it was our little sticker that we had to put on ourselves, and yeah, we just filled in some basic info and sort of our availability, stuff like that. And then we went into the main audition room and sort of sat down, and we then got measured so we could get it put on our forms and then handed in our forms to the people that were judging and stuff like that. They were playing Disney music at this point as well. They were playing like the Wreck-It Ralph credit music and Jump In. If you ever watched Jump In, Corbin Bleu, one of the best films ever, and they played one of the tracks from that, and I was like having a little freak out. I was like, oh my god, Disney, Jump In, oh my god. Just the fact that I was there, I was just totally freaking out. But then we got a little presentation, tell us about what would happen if we were successful and got the job, like the different contracts that were available, living costs, living situations, everything that we needed to know really. And then we could ask our own questions if we had any. And then it got into the first round, which was the animation round. And I'm not going to explain it into too much detail, but you sort of had to do a sequence to some music, which was actually the I don't know how to say it. I'll link the music down below if you want to know. They used this music and then we had to do an animation sequence, like acting as different characters or personalities. I won't talk about it too much. Again, I don't want to ruin anything. I mean, I feel like I'm saying too much already, but I'm trying not to. And we did that, and I actually didn't get past this first round, unfortunately, but I was still happy that I'd done it, because doing that and like doing this little animation sequence and stuff and practicing it and then getting to do it, it was just so fun, and just the whole atmosphere was so exciting, and I was very emotional. As soon as I heard the music, I was like, oh my god, this is like proper like Disney parade style music, and I was like, oh, like keep it together, because I'm such a huge Disney fan, and obviously, and I was just freaking out, and I was like, I can't believe I'm actually here, like this is an absolute dream. But I didn't get past that stage, unfortunately, but I had the best time, and I was sat downstairs then waiting for Luke to be finished, because he got past that round and he got to go into the next round, which is a dance sequence that you learn, and I was just sat down in the waiting area like, oh my god, like what's going on, what's happening, he's taking a while, that must mean something's going right. I was like nearly in tears the whole time. I was just a mess, like sat on my own like, oh my god. And then I was hearing people come down saying like, oh my gosh, I am trained in this dancing, this style, blah blah blah, and I didn't get past this dance round because I struggled so much, and I just can't do it even though I'm trained in all these dance styles. And I was like, wow, okay. Sounds quite difficult then. There was one girl I saw and it kind of like made my heart go, because I could just tell we were on the same wavelength. She came down the steps and saw her mum, and I just saw her like collapse in a ball on the floor in tears, and I thought, oh no, she's obviously been rejected and she's obviously really upset about it. And she was like sobbing, and her mum was hugging her, and then she was like, oh, oh, like this, and then she like was smiling a bit, and I was like, okay, maybe she's feeling better, what's going on? And then she sat down with her mum opposite me, and she was like, yeah, I've got an hour to eat my lunch and then they're going to try on the wigs and makeup. And I was like, that's why she was crying, it was happy tears. And then I was like, that would have so been me. I can relate to her. I think if I got told I was getting to try on the wigs and the makeup, I would be an absolute emotional wreck. Like, it makes me emotional just thinking about it, like, imagine that. It was nice to see her get that excited, because it's just great to see the passion that someone has for it. I don't know if she got past that stage or she got in, I don't know, because I already left by the point that they were doing all that, because Luke actually didn't have to try on the wigs and everything. He just got told about this 6-month period that they were keeping his details for, so he didn't have to wait for like wigs and makeup. We just left at this point, but so I didn't get to see anyone come out at the end and see if anyone got in or anything, but she was very emotional. It just like melted my heart. Like, it's just great to see the passion that people have, and it's nice to see that people care about it as much as I do, because I thought I was the only one that was literally like an emotional wreck at that sort of thing. But yeah, and there were quite a few people coming down and stuff, and there was one girl who said that she once got accepted and they said that she'd get to work as Alice, which is like one of my dream roles, and unfortunately she couldn't accept it the last time because she had stuff going on at home and stuff, which was a shame. But like, just hearing all these stories about different people, it was just getting me all excited, like, this is a real thing, like, this is real. And I think she got to the dance round. I don't know if she got past that or not, but it's a shame. But I don't know why I'm going on about this, I just wanted to let you know what I was experiencing from other people as well. Overall it was just a great day, and then I was buzzing because I just had so much fun, and with Luke I was just so excited that he'd been offered this opportunity, and now I'm just even more excited to go back. The day I'm filming this I was meant to be auditioning in London, but it just was too difficult to get there. I just wouldn't have been able to do it. I couldn't make it to the Leeds one this time round, so I'm gonna have to wait till the next ones, which will be like October probably. Overall the day was incredible and one of the best experiences of my life, and I'm just so glad I finally did it, because I've been putting it off for so long, and the fact that I had the courage just to go and audition in the first place was so amazing, and I can't wait to audition again. I really can't wait. It's annoying that I still have to wait like another 3 months, and it kind of breaks my heart because it just feels like it's never going to happen at this point. And yeah, I've been feeling kind of negative about that sort of thing, but I did just film a video for my main channel about how I've been feeling about jobs and stuff and my main goals, and it's mainly been talking about Disneyland Paris. So if you want to watch that, go ahead and watch that. I don't know if that will be up before this, maybe this one will be up first, I don't know, but go and subscribe to that channel and look out for that. But I honestly had the best day and I'm looking forward to doing it again. I think I'm going to end this video here. I feel like I've missed out things, and I know this is kind of a short video, but I just wanted to give you a brief overview of my first ever experience auditioning for Disneyland Paris, and maybe I will do more of these for each time I audition and talk about the experience I had each time, and maybe if it's a different experience or maybe if it was the same or I have different thoughts on it. I know this was short and probably not that exciting, but I thought you might want to know a little bit about it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you've ever auditioned for Disneyland Paris before, or if you've ever been successful, if you work there now maybe. That'd be amazing. I'd love to talk to you if you work there now. Like, that'd be so cool to chat to you about what it's like. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because that'd be so cool. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye!